people come together to start a business, and as usual, you discover that there might be disagreement among them, which might even lead to the collapse of the business. And not just that, it even ruin the relationship both parties have. So that's why it's important to embark on a partnership before you start doing business with someone you want to partner with. It's important for you to ensure that there is this partnership agreement between yourself as well as the other person. This is because it cures so many defects or so many problems that might be envisaged in future. Alright, so now what does a partnership entails? Talking about a partnership, for you to embark on a partnership between you and some other person, you have to, do not compulsorily, but if you want to operate a corporate account, you have to register your business with the Corporate Affairs Commission as a partnership. That's the first thing you have to do. Then once that has been done, the other step is to write or to prepare a partnership agreement which spells out the procedures, the terms of the partnership. And the partnership agreement can be oral, it can be made orally, meaning that it can be made from the words of the mouth between the two parties. It can equally be in a written form, and it can also be made by a deed of partnership agreement, which is normally done by a legal practitioner. And by a legal practitioner, I mean a lawyer. So, but however, it's advisable to, while preparing your partnership agreement, it's advisable you consult your lawyer. It's advisable you go for a deed of partnership, because there are so many advantages going for a deed of a partnership deed. Okay, you and I know that if you conduct or you come to a terms of agreement by words of mouth, which is orally, there's every possibility that either one party may forget, or when it's even time, when dispute erupt and it's time to settle disputes, it might even be difficult to call witnesses. What if some of the witnesses are dead? What if some of them have lost their memories? So most times it is better that the agreement between parties or partners in terms of a business is being done via a deed of partnership. All right, now what are the features of a partnership? It must be formed for business purposes. It must be for a business, and that business should not be illegal. Number two is that it should be formed by in common. Okay, the third one is simply that it should be formed in a bid to make profit. So if the business is not for profit making, then it cannot be regarded as a partnership. It must definitely be for profit making. And in a partnership agreement, or in a partnership rather, ordinarily profit should be shared equally among the partners. Okay, however, the partners can choose to decide that the profit among themselves should vary. Probably one should be higher than the other. Maybe that one contributed more money or stuff like that. So it is allowed, it is doable. Okay, but one thing you should know about a partnership is this: it must have a minimum of 2 persons and a maximum of 20 persons. So you cannot, one person cannot form a partnership, more than 20 persons cannot form a partnership. So anything more than 20 will be regarded as illegal. So if you want to form, maybe you have members that are more, or partners that are more than 20, you should rather go for maybe a limited liability company, not a partnership. Okay, so having said that, it is pertinent to emphasize that a partnership agreement has some things it contains. One of them is that it should contain the way dispute should be resolved. Okay, it should contain the mode or method of sharing of profits, as well as the percentage that should be given to each partners. It should contain the contribution of each partners, that is what each partner should bring to the table when forming the partnership agreement. It should also contain the punishment that should be meted out to each partners if they default, such as the suspension of partners, what will warrant to suspension of partners, what will warrant to expulsion of partners from the partnership agreement. It should also contain the names and other details of the partners, such as the age, their place of residents, and so many others. It should also contain the duration of the partnership agreement, that is, the duration the partnership will last. Probably, maybe if they want it to last for a year, they should state it down in the agreement. So these are many more that you will see in the agreement. Okay, that is why it's important and it's sacrosanct that you give it to someone who is vast and versatile in terms of things pertaining to this, to prepare the deed of partnership for you, to avoid problems that may arise in future. Having said that, there are so many benefits or advantages forming a partnership. One of them is that since it represents quite some number of persons, it means that the capital contributed by each person will be high. Okay, and it's easy for them to get credit facilities. Okay, it is easy for them to get credit facilities. So that's all for partnership today. I hope you've learned something, and if you want to embark or you want to partner with someone, do well to do the needful, do well to register your business with the Corporate Affairs Commission, and as well contact your legal practitioner or your lawyer to prepare a partnership deed for you that spells out the terms of the partnership. Okay, very important. Right, so do have a lovely time, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click on the bell notification to keep getting wonderful updates from me.